I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Rev up your engines as GTV's Liam Reber goes on a test drive and tells us more about internet sensation and business owner Steve Hamilton.
All that and more because
GTV News starts right now.
Here are your morning announcements for Friday, April 5th.
For all French Club members, there will be a meeting Thursday, April 11th in room J241 after school to celebrate spring and share seasonal French foods.
There's still time to enroll for the 2025 Artists of France and Spain Europe trip. Please contact Madame Olson to sign up with any questions.
Prom season is right around the corner, Geneva, and this year's theme is Roaring Twenties.
Scan this QR code or use the email to buy tickets by April 28th. Guest passes are due to the Dean's office by April 24th.
Even with the winter-like weather lately, spring sports are in somewhat full swing, but it certainly has put a hamper on many outside activities.
GTV's Jillian Escoto brings us the latest sports report. Jillian?
Hello, Geneva. We have a packed show for today's Sports Shield, so let's dive right into it. On the fields, the boys varsity lacrosse team is heading to Antioch High School to play against the Sequoiats. The game will be today from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Today, after school, our boys varsity baseball team is stepping up to the plate. Their game starts at 4:45 p.m. and it will be held at Elk Grove High School. On Wednesday night, our girls varsity badminton team had an impressive performance. Congrats to Emma Lehman for winning her singles match and also winning her doubles match with Alexa Zumney. Finally, congrats to Paige Flanagan and Angelina Kranak for winning their double matches as well. Tomorrow, the team will serve off at 9 a.m. The game will be held at Wheaton Warrenville South High School. The boys track team will be at Batavia tonight. This meet starts at 4:30 p.m. This Saturday, the girls will be running at Downers Grove South. The meet will start at 9 in the morning. Tomorrow, after school, the boys varsity tennis team will have a match. It will start at 8 a.m. at Bloomington High School. The girls varsity soccer team has a game tomorrow against Lincoln Way West away at Plainfield North at 10 a.m. The team practices every day when they aren't playing and usually have 3 games a week. One of the players tells us what makes the team so special.
It's super fun to be on the team because we just have a great connection with everybody no matter what age you're in. And playing games is awesome because everybody just works their hardest and wants to do the best for the whole team.
Their next home game will be on Monday against South Elgin at 5 p.m. The varsity softball team is swinging their bats away to Central High School from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. today. Tomorrow after school, the boys varsity volleyball team is having a game. It starts at 8:30 a.m. away at St. Charles East High School. Well, Geneva, that's all the sports news we have for you today. Now kicking it back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Jillian. I don't know about you, Paige, but I'm pretty exhausted.
Well, you better start revving up for a video about some super cool cars.
GTV's Liam Reber had an opportunity to sit down and drive with local entrepreneurship Steve Hamilton, who tells us how he went from broke to Bugatti.
I am Steve Hamilton. I own Fitment Industries, Custom Offsets, and a slew of other online automotive companies, and I use the income from that to start this Hamilton collection here. I was super poor when I was young, and we had to really work hard for anything that we wanted. If I wanted clothing, I had to go work and earn money for that. In 6th grade, I started a bike shop where I was servicing local bikes in the area. I would buy like snacks from the store and resell them to other kids to make money. Ultimately, I was just searching for wheels for my 94 Z28 that I had been financing at the time. I found the manufacturer of those wheels. I told them that I was from a local Firestone so that they would give me the pricing because they refused to give it to me when I was just Joe Schmo. And it was then that the idea was birthed that, hey, like I can buy these wheels and they're selling on eBay for quite a bit more money. And I could not sleep that night. Like I knew it was gonna work from that very moment. And it did. I was a guy working out of my mom's apartment for 2 months. I had no overhead. And so now it's about a $400 million a year business and top line sales. We have about 500 employees. We have an operation in California, Wrightstown, Wisconsin. We have an employee base here in Illinois. And yeah, be in the top 10% of what you do. And he's so right, because if you're in the bottom 10%, you should always be fearing for your job. I was at a car show. She wanted to sit in some guy's Corvette. This was a 15-year-old Corvette. It was nothing really special. And he's like, no. I'm like, really? She wants to sit in your seat? Like, and then from there, I'm like, you know, if I ever am this fortunate, then there's no way. Like, I want to share my stuff. Like, I've always been that way with my income, with travel, with cars, with, you know, it's all about sharing.
This is a straight pipes Lamborghini Aventador SV, and I decided we're gonna go for a ride.
That thing is great. It was the quickest car in the world for 5 years. It's like so agile. It sounds amazing. The exhaust is like here behind your head. It's like most of the cars way down low. This one, it's like, let's throw the exhaust pipes right behind the user's head. And so it's just an all-around phenomenal car. These are so easy to do, the launch control. Porsches are wonderful. The PDK transmission, best in the world. You just brake torque. Side effect of this channel is not that I get to drive a bunch of cars, not that there's recognition. I mean, both of those are cool, but it's actually the connections that have been fostered from this. We've met 25 different varying levels of celebrities, and I'm able to connect my friends and my family with these people. Like that's my favorite part, is meeting and giving people access to these celebrities that they would have never otherwise been able to access. A lot of people are entrepreneurs and they're doing silly, not silly stuff, I shouldn't say that. They're entrepreneurs and they fell into something, where I am doing what I love. Like, I love cars.
Thanks, Liam. But when he drove one of the cars, he almost gave Miss Benny a heart attack.
That sure isn't good. And taking a look at the weather, today there's a high of 47 degrees and a low of 32.
And finally, back in the 50s tomorrow with a high of 53 degrees and a low of 28. Here's 3 to know before we go.
All sophomores are required to attend the GHS Career Cafe on April 11th and 18th.
Western Avenue School is having their annual block party and they are looking for volunteers. Check the GHS News email for more information.
Buy your tickets now for the Mamma Mia musical before all the good seats are gone.
Well, that's all the news we have for you today, Geneva.
And GTV is kicking me out, so today's my last day anchoring.
You're always welcome back, Paige. Have a fantastic Friday, Geneva.